guys, Mr. and Mrs. Flashback here for another video. Here we are for our weekend. We actually had a great weekend. We did goal.
Oh, we did. I didn't even know because as of Saturday we were not doing well.
Goal. So
Sunday came
here
through
you go.
for us.
Happy birthday.
For us?
Yeah.
It's not even her birthday.
I know. Just like a good surprise.
Celebrating.
Celebrating.
Anyways,
something.
if you're new, this is Linda. I am Cameron. We are married and we sell stuff online on platforms like eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and Depop. This is a weekend worth of sales, Friday through Sunday. We don't ship anything during the weekend, so we can have some time to personal things, have a life aside from reselling. But on Sunday night, we put all this together and we're going to show you what sold. Then we'll go to the numbers first. Then we'll show you the items. The cool thing is most of these items are from thrift stores and estate sales. And a lot of them, I think, are stuff that you might be able to find out there. It's stuff to keep an eye out for. There's a couple of weird one-off things.
There's one you probably never will find.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff that you could mimic out here and go and make some money on yourself and hopefully learn something and maybe have a laugh or two. So how did we do?
So we had 43 sales across 2 of our platforms this weekend for just under $12.45.
Our goal is $1,200 because $400 a day times 3, if my math is correct, would be $1,200. So we made it. That does include tax and shipping.
He's got a math major, so.
Yes, I do. But $400 includes the tax and shipping and all that. But we just figure if we can get $400 a day on average, we should be able to maintain the life that we want. Hopefully we have more than that, so then we can do a little extra. So during 2020, we were making way more than $400 a day.
We were rolling in the dough.
We were rolling. You could sell a bag of dirt if you wanted to.
Yep, true.
But now, not so much. How do we do, though? $1,245. We will take it. Let's get into the items now.
First up, Cameron found some more of the manuals out of the $700 manual buy, so he listed them, and one of them sold for
small.
$15 shipped. It's an 01 Acura Integra.
Yeah.
Supplement manual, sold for $15 shipped.
Very cool. And the cool thing about manuals is I had a family friend, who messaged me on Facebook Marketplace and told me he just bought a stack of manuals, some OEM, some owners, and some Chilton and Haynes for $15, and he said he never would have picked them up if it wasn't for watching our video. And he said he already looked up comps on some. It looks very good for him, so he was excited. So shout out to you. Proud of you.
Does he live here?
No, he lives in Florida.
Oh, okay. I was
I
about to say,
don't know if he wants his name or anything. He does comment on the videos, but I don't know if he wants his name out there or anything. But shout out to you. I know that you're watching this late, but I'm proud of you. Reselling is awesome. We had a good conversation, so very cool. Next.
This is the item you'll never find. It's creepy.
It's a possessed monkey. Not possessed, but it's dirty.
It hasn't done anything since it's been in our possession, so we're going to go.
Weird little...
It's got bell nipples, and yeah.
I don't know if your nipples are that far. Well, if they are, well, gravity's hit you hard. Anyways, his one eye moves. It does over here.
Oh, ew. So this is a monkey with one of those plastic faces, kind of like a normal baby doll.
I think they're called Rushton. Rushton makes. I don't know if this is a Rushton. I didn't know Rushton at the time. This is an old listing, by the way. But I think look up the brand Rushton on a side note. Anyways, go ahead.
So this is an antique monkey. He's plush. He's scary. He's falling apart. He is vintage, and he did sell for $50 shipped.
He came in a big buy from a long time ago from a source I had, and he is rough. And I've had a lot of people make offers, never pay for them or whatever, and I'm like, this needs to go to like some little creepy doll haunted house or something. But
yeah,
he hasn't haunted us. Happy to get him out of here.
Fine,
so I don't think he's possessed, but he looks weird.
Next up, we got Gandalf, Lord of the Rings action figure, sold for $27 shipped.
I think I paid $5. It's not really the greatest, but it's all.
Then we got a Sharp remote from Saks Thrift Avenue, sold for $10 and some change. Next up, we got a Nike San Diego Padres jersey, Manny Machado, size.
Machado.
Well, Machado, size large, sold for $37 and some change.
We got a bunch of jerseys for like $60, and there was some other stuff thrown in there, some like military pants. And we've done so well. We sold one the other day. I forgot what, $45 or $50, something like that. This one now, and I have 2 more to show you today. So it was a great deal. There was like 7 or 8 items, and we were already in the profit.
Jersey time. Everyone's getting ready. Next up, a lot of 3 of our necklace display jewelry pieces. These are the 5.5-inch ones. Another 3-pack, sold for $27 shipped.
Very good.
Then another jersey, Josh Allen, number 7 from the Buffalo Bills, size large, sold for $43 shipped. Look at that blue. That's such a good blue.
Yeah. I like the bills
Wait.
too.
Oh, number 17. I said it wrong.
Yeah.
We're good. Don't worry.
So that was 2 of the ones we sold.
Then from DVD 800 buy, we got Agatha Christie's Polaroid. We've got number 2 through 9 and 11 and 12. This set has been sitting in there for a minute. I got to clean up the cases because they're kind of yucky.
We could probably switch some of them out too. We have some nicer ones, but this set, happy to see it
went
go.
to go for just under $34 shipped. And it's funny because we also have number 1. But we didn't include it in there.
Probably because when I bought them, there were so many different boxes of stuff, and it was hard to track it all. But
that's okay. Next up, a Disney 5-in-1 plug and play, a video game joystick thing from Disney, sold for $20 shipped.
Some plug and plays, the Pac-Man ones do better. Some of the other ones don't do as well, but $20 is okay.
Then a repeat buyer purchased another lot of 3 Duke Blue Devils embroidery patches.
Almost out.
For $10 shipped.
I think we actually sold another set maybe today. So.
Then we have some lag screws. We're a little lost on those. We'll find them, hopefully.
Sold for $22. I have no idea where they are.
Yeah.
So.
Next up, a vintage CoverGirl automatic eyeliner. It's brown. It is sealed. It's from the 1980s, and it sold for just under $14 shipped.
I was from an estate sale for like $1 or a quarter or something. So.
Yeah, check bathrooms when you go to estate sale.
Honestly, good tip. Go to the bathroom at an estate sale. A lot of people will not go there, and you'll find like
vintage perfumes,
yeah,
and
or sealed
stuff
like
and makeup and stuff
mouthwash,
like that.
or sealed toothpaste, or old toothbrush that are brand new sealed, stuff like that.
We love selling that stuff because it's just crazy.
And usually they're like, "How much do you want?" Like, "Oh, it's 50 cents or $1 or fill a
like
bag
you
for
went
a
to
few
the
bucks."
bathroom, like okay.
Yeah. So, and then that came from there. So you never know.
Then we got a Hunter ceiling fan and light control. It's sealed, sold for $18 shipped.
That was like $1 or $2 as well.
Then another lot of 3 Duke Blue Devils patches for $10 shipped.
We might have enough to do one more.
Yeah, maybe.
I think there's enough for one more.
Next up, Kent's Mechanical Engineer's Handbook, the 12th edition. This is an old book, and it is a big book, and it sold for $17 shipped.
This came in a big book buy.
Then Stand By Me by Rob Reiner from 1986 on Betamax. It is in a regular VHS case because that's just how the person put it.
Betamax
But
is
there's
smaller.
the Betamax. And that sold for $27 shipped.
That's pretty good.
Next up, Big Boy Jeans. This is a pair of new with tags, Wranglers 5834s. They're the rugged wear jeans, relaxed, straight fit in this weathered blue, and those sold for $30 shipped.
The cool thing about these jeans, they got a bunch of denim for $1 a piece. Almost all of it brand new. There were some pants too, but there were a lot of big boy ones. So that was pretty cool. We only sold them for what, 30, but still, for $1, worth it. And brand new.
Then we got some Kodak. This is a Kodak Plus X Pan, expired. Yeah, it's expired in 2001, but still sold for $14.
People ask me, how do you know it's going to work? I don't, actually. That's the thing. But I've sold it. We've sold it. A lot of people know they're taking a chance. Every once in a while, someone will complain about it. You just take the return, but most of the time it works out.
Next up, Fountains of Bellagio Volume 2 on CD, sold for $9 shipped.
Very nice.
Then another lot of 3 of our necklace displays. These are the 6.5-inch ones, and those sold for $25.50 to a repeat buyer. Next up, a license plate frame. This is Walter's Audi with the logo on it. It's a dealership place in SoCal, and that sold for 10 and some change. Then one of our Apple Mac Pro mouses finally sold.
We had a whole bunch. They were selling like every day for a while.
Yeah, no,
and they slowed down.
But we must not have been the lowest price, but guess what? We might be back. Sold for $13.50 shipped.
I paid $40, I think, for the whole box, and we probably sold 10 already. So we're already in the profit, and we're gonna keep being in the profit. We have a bunch left.
Then we got a lot of 2 Riba IKEA 5x7 black picture frames. There they are. Sold for $21.50 shipped.
Those for $1. I don't know why I even grabbed them. Some IKEA stuff is good though.
Then the Opera Buy, one of our loose discs, Psycho Beach Party from
Sounds
2000.
fun.
Sold for $15 shipped. Then another jersey. This is a San Diego Padres gray jersey, size 54. So it's a 2XL. Sold for $30 shipped.
Same buy. And we still have a few more done to show you today, but a few more left to sell in general. So.
Then Cameron ported out a Husqvarna sewing machine.
Oh.
It's right here.
No.
What?
That's right. We didn't do Poshmark.
We'll do it at the end.
Okay.
Husqvarna sewing machine. It's the tools, so the screwdriver and like a little piece that you use to hold it. So $14 shipped.
Paid $40 for the whole, but sewing machine didn't work right, so I'm parting it out. And we already sold the pedal for $30, and now that, and then we still have a lot more parts to go.
Nice. Then we got a lot of 6 skeins of Sayel yarn. This is Devil Red. Sold for $24 and some change out of the Hirsch Dose. Oh, Uno. Hirsch Uno. Then Fisher Price, Hirsch Dose. There we go. We have a lot of GeoTracks from these are the gray risers for the bridge, and those sold for $15 shipped.
Not a whole lot, just parting out some of the. We sold a lot of the trains for the GeoTracks. If you find them, you can usually part out the GeoTracks trains. They'll do pretty well. And the rest of the stuff you can sell.
Then we got a lot of 4 vintage Revereware pots, some with the copper clad bottoms, and they all have the lids, so someone's getting a new dish set, sold for $70 shipped.
I think I spent $20 on that, but I am happy to see them go.
Next up, these are some crazy flip-flops. These are a pair of Nike women's on-deck flip-flops. They're the racer blue with the white bottoms. They're a size 11 for women's, men's 10. And those did sell for $45 shipped.
Yeah, they were just in a big,
some expensive
big bundle that we bought. Yeah, and I was like, I'm surprised they were worth so much.
Yeah, there's nothing special about them. They're just flip-flops.
I mean, they have a cool blue, but that's about it.
Next up, Good News Bible, the New Testament, today's English version. It's a very plain, just
paperback, not much
plain
to it.
Print, sold for $22.50 shipped.
Crazy.
Then we got a USPS pin. This is a 2250 hours sick leave hat pin.
So I guess if you just didn't use your sick leave, they would give you pins.
But it's funny because it doesn't say hours. It says Alps.
Oh. That's weird.
The R is a P.
I copied another listing too.
So there you go. It says Alps. Sold for $9 shipped. Next up, we got a vintage flag. One of my flags that I picked up. This is a Valentine's Day one, so somebody's getting ready already. And that sold for $12 shipped.
About a year early.
Yeah, just over a year earlier.
On the flags, about a buck or less you really want to be in. We're seeing most of them sell for like 10 to 15. If there's some that sell
a really good one.
Yeah, but if you can get them for like a buck or less or whatever, then $12. Shipping's probably $4 or so if they're pretty light. So you can make $5 on them, you know, not bad.
Next up, we got a pair of Dr. Martens. These are the Nartia 2, the Gladiator sandals. They have the black iridescent straps to them, and they are ready to go with the yellow stitching along them, which is their signature. Sold for $75 shipped.
I did pay, I think, $25 for those.
Oof.
That's still okay.
Next up, this is a show that we started watching. This Is Us. This is the complete 5th season. It's actually really, we stopped, but we need to get back into it because we really liked it. And that sold for 14 and some change. Picked it up at our bin store.
Linda cried too much when we watched it.
Yeah, I do cry. Next up, we got a pair of Black Diamond Trail Flick Lock trekking poles.
Never sold these before. But
there you go. They're a cool copper color and a
nice really nice
silver color. They're really good shape. The bottoms are not worn down because, like, I know sometimes the more people use them, the bottoms start to like wear down, and you get a new pair, and you're like, oh, is that what it's supposed to look like?
Yeah, I paid $5 for these, and they sold for
$55 shipped
in 2 days.
Nice. Somebody's getting ready to go some hiking. Next up, one of our Dungeons and Dragons books. This is B5 Horror on the Hill. Sold for $40 shipped.
I got $45. They offered $35. I said, "Will you do 40?" And they said yes, apparently, because they bought it.
Then we got a set of Pico G-scale train tracks. We got some straight ones and some curved ones. There's 7 pieces in all. Sold for $45 shipped. These are the gold ones.
These are similar to the LGB ones, but these are like a newer brand. People like LGB, but they look nice. These are in good shape. So they came in our big G-scale buy for $30. It was such a good deal.
Here's a weird one. You could go to Walmart and pay 10 cents a piece, or you can buy a lot of Mead Trapper Keeper 2-pocket folders from us for $34 shipped.
But these are from 2001.
Oh, sorry, 2001. Those are like, they used to make them way better. So these ones have some info on the inside. They have the states, the nicknames for the state and the capital on the inside. And then they also have geographical information. The smallest state, the largest state, tallest mountain, longest river. Wow, that's pretty cool.
I don't know. Did it have these ones in there too?
No, those ones aren't in there.
Okay, so those
there's some. We got some different ones, but they are only getting the ones that are like this. The
they have some American
colors.
Orange County Chopper ones that I must be separate listed.
And then we also have a vintage one of this brand that's like it's a hibiscus flower and it's orange. I'll have to look at, because I looked up the ones to see what else was listed, but I couldn't find any other listing that's Mead. So maybe those aren't Mead brand.
No, they're not.
Okay, they're just getting the plain ones then. How many do they get? Is there 10?
Yes.
So they're getting 10. So they're paying $3 a piece. That's pretty crazy for a folder. But there you go.
I paid like $2 or $3 for all of them.
We'll take it. So there you go. Next up, the Hoover Lynx that Cameron parted out, the vacuum. It's one of those
cordless.
Cordless ones. There you go. And that is the Dirt Cup, sold for $35 shipped.
Yeah, I paid $40 in the vacuum. We sold the battery for $40. We sold the head, I think, for $50. And then we sold this for $35.
$35, yeah.
We have 2 more pieces to go. So.
And last but not least, we've got a pair of Timberlands. These are the Junior Premium 6-inch waterproof boots, size 6, and those sold for $35 shipped. There you go.
And that's not it, because
we forgot to do Poshmark. So if we go over to Poshmark, we did have 2 sales. First up, we got this pair of Kenneth Cole's Reactions. These are men's Desert Sun leather chukka boots, size 13 medium. Men's medium. Could be anything.
Well, 13M is the width. It's like a normal width.
There we go. Sold for $29 plus shipping. Then Cameron parts out the things like the Bragg Polar Cares and stuff like this. This is a Vital Wear Vital Wrap system. This is another brand of one of those. This is the blue water tube. Sold for $34 plus shipping. I
did pay $20, I think, for the whole unit. So we're not, and we're probably maybe breaking even so far, but I have a couple more parts to sell from that.
Yeah.
On the chukka boots, look out for that style is chukka, is what they call it.
Yeah,
Kenneth Cole's
$27. So
yeah, Kenneth Cole's not like the greatest brand of resale, but the chukka style is the style that people like. So you get Clark's chukka, you can get Kenneth Cole, you could get Express.
My preppy brother wears them.
Yeah, if you could find, I'm looking for a pair that would fit me if I could find my garage sale, but I can't. But they do look nice.
Preppy husband, apparently.
Yeah. Anyways. But that style sells well, even in brands that may not sell well normally as reselling brands. If it's a chukka style shoe in a good size and a good color, it'll probably still sell.
So be on the lookout for chukkas.
That's all we got. Glad we made goal. We got to make goal the rest of this week coming up. So if you'll see that next video, we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.